I'm done with that, but this is crazy. I don't know where they're coming from, but there are tons. Today started out a nice cloudy day. It was cool, but the sun has come out. The drip system just cut off. We've been getting a little bit of monsoon rain, nothing major, but everything looks pretty green and healthy. And today I want to work on condensing one of these other garden beds and transplanting some plants into it. Yeah, hopefully we get some more rain. There's a lot of clouds in the sky, but this is the bed I'm speaking of. I want to fill it up. That's what I've been trying to accomplish, is get the garden beds more full, add more pollinator-friendly plants into it, so I don't have to do too much to this bed. That's what we're gonna get started on today and see how far we get with this, and then maybe we can move on to a different project, like getting this cardboard down, which has become a mess. But the other garden bed that I worked on in a previous video is looking really good. Things are starting to get more established. Now that it's cooling down, things are greening up. And look at the daisies. They are completely in bloom. They're really liking this spot. I'm so glad. Corn's not really tall, but it's got tassels, and it's already starting to form corn. So I don't know what's gonna happen with this, but I guess we'll see. Another thing I need to do is get the Swiss chard and the kale recaged. I've got some cage right there, because some of them are getting a little too big for these smaller cages. Yeah, this one's completely pushing it up. That way I can harvest it easier. I need to start using it, but the pumpkin's finally starting to grow. I don't know if we'll get anything this season, but I'll let it grow. I already have a few plants that I'm gonna transplant into that bed. This is a hollyhock, coreopsis, and also blanket flower. First things first, the drip line that's in that garden bed has degraded, so I need to replace it. I'll go ahead and put this, over here, right there. There's 2 lines in here that need to be replaced, so it shouldn't be too hard. Need to grab my drip stuff. I'll need this. This is trash, so I won't need this. Anything else? Nope, that's good. Normally when the sun is out, it's pretty hot, but today's not too bad since it started out cooler. Okay. Go there. Trying to think of everything I need before starting. I get started with projects sometimes and don't grab everything, so I have to stop. Since I'm transplanting, I will need the shovel. Put you here for now. I've been talking about these pots for a while now, but I hadn't found the time. I want to donate them to a local garden club and see if anybody wants them. I'm sure they do. Actually, I posted one time, but then I got busy and I didn't take them, but it seemed like there were several people who wanted the extra pots. I don't want to get rid of all of them because I just found a new trick where I can cut the bottom out and it will help protect the plants, especially from rabbits and rodents. I had decided to go on vacation 2 weeks about, I'd say it was over a month ago, and when I got back, a lot of plants were destroyed and had been eaten. That's why I decided to start condensing some of the beds and protect the more sensitive plants, and slowly but surely replacing plants with more resistant plants that don't get eaten. And if I'm gonna leave them out here, I protect them. But I just redid this garden bed. Everything's doing good. Nothing has eaten the spurge. I think someone said it was poisonous, but I had a hollyhock there and a hollyhock there. I know those are poisonous and foxgloves, and something had eaten those. It was absolutely weird. But yeah, the garden beds are rebounding, and I'm figuring it out, what I can actually plant out here unprotected. Like for instance, the lilacs. They don't bother them, and they're pretty hardy plants once established as far as drought and the soil type. They do pretty well here. A little slow growing, but I don't mind that. That's why I did get larger ones. This one's the Edward J. Gardner. It's beautiful with pink blooms. Wow, the wind just kicked up. The clouds are already over us. That was fast. This might have to wait a minute. We're gonna see what this storm does. Although I will say it feels wonderful out here.
That snake over in the courtyard. There's a little snake over in my area.
I guess the storm has brought in some snakes, but Jeff says it is snake day. Yeah, no, put the dogs up. Winter, come here. Winter, come here. Good girl. Okay, let's go. All right. Disappeared already? Oh, I found it. Look at that, y'all. Those are actually good for our gardens because they eat all the rodents and stuff. It's a beautiful snake. Oh, it's crawling under the rock. Oh, yeah. Oh, here it comes. Yeah. We'll leave that alone. Those are awesome to have in the garden. It'll definitely find the mice.
Be a little closer to your rig, although it might go inside your rig if it thinks the mouse is inside.
Oh yeah, I don't want it going in my rig though. Oh, I hear the rain. We're starting to get some drizzle. I put the dogs up so they wouldn't mess with the snake. It is about 4 o'clock. I might have waited a little too long. The sun's back out. And it is a bit warmer in the garden, but let's get to it. One positive thing is that half the garden is in the shade. I'm done with that, but this is crazy. I've never seen them before, and I don't know where they're coming from, but there are tons of little ants. They look like the sugar ants. They're just everywhere. Probably can't see them. Let me get a little closer, like on these white rocks. You can probably see them now, but they're just hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands. They're just everywhere, but I just ignored them. They didn't bite. They're just running around like insane ants, not sure what they're up to. So what I did is put a solid line in and then drip emitters at each plant that I have in the garden bed already. And these two ends, because I run out of the emitters, I just put rings, drip rings around them. And this line in the front is a drip emitter line. It's the brown one, spacing about 12 inches. And this is where I'll add in the flowers and plants. And I have it coming to the front of this garden bed. I have 2 spots where I had plants, and these were the figs. I had 4 total, only 2 survived. So I'm probably going to pull these up, and I can add in at least 2 of these there. So what I think I'll do is add the hollyhock here. And I was going to dig up that lamb's ear. It would be perfect in that spot because it's pretty low growing. It's in between the honeyberry and fig. It's over here. I have so many plants that I have to replace because I had to dig them out. I'm definitely going to be buying a lot of catmint, I guess. All right, this is it. I'm so glad at least one of them didn't die. Look, please don't die. My friend gave me that. Yeah, I'll dig that up. Shouldn't be hard because it's newly planted. And I'll just put it in here. So I'm going to use that to cover it up until it gets established. Perfect. This will go here. There's a dripper here and here. So I'm going to add the coreopsis there and the blanket flower there. And if it seems like they need more water, I can just add 2 more drippers right there. So I think I'm pretty good on this front sector because the figs, I'm going to protect them this winter. And I'm hoping they'll eventually get huge. But I don't know if I really want to plant anything in front of the honeyberries. But I definitely want to plant some stuff here. I just haven't decided yet. So I'll wait. I'll go ahead and get this stuff planted first. I was wondering why one of my honey bushes was looking a bit dry. I just noticed when I was doing the drip, I forgot to mention it, but both of the drip lines to this bed were cut off. I'm really surprised that the nectarine is doing as well as it is. But I remember cutting it off now because, like I said, the lines were degraded at the end and they were just kind of squirting everywhere. I thought I left it on because I knew I was going to get it fixed, but I guess I didn't. Anywho, this is the honeyberry that was suffering, but I did water it with some rainwater and it's starting to bounce back. Most of those dry leaves are now gone. It was covered in a lot. That's why I just watered this entire garden bed really well. I think that's going to be it for this garden bed. I'm going to town tomorrow, so I'm going to get some plants that'll go here. I do need to plug up the end of that drip line, and I'm just going to leave these hoses here for now because I have to extend another line from over there, but that will be in a different video. See if I can find some cutoff switches. I'm going to pull this out. Should have some valves left in here. I do. Right here. Oh, I'm not sure if that's the right kind. It might work. Let's give it a try. All right, let's see if I can get this cap on. I can. So that means it's going to work. Let's see. Perfect. All right. Yep, it's on there good. Cut the line off because I don't want it gushing out, but it'll be good for draining the system. So there should be just the same amount of drippers. They're just not spread out. If I was to add another drip line in here, they would just be spread out every 12 inches, where these are concentrated on specific plants. But where we get to the same amount of drippers, it might be a little less, but is the 2 rings I put in here. I guess I could count it, that'd be 12. And then 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. If I add 2 there, it'll be 26, 27, 28, 29 drippers. So I'm not sure how many are in the line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, so we'll see how this garden bed progresses, and then I can add in more plants, but definitely add plants where there are empty spots down here. The last project that I want to do is replace this faucet, because as you can see, it's leaking. I bought a new one already. There it is right there. Let's cut off the water. And Jeff already removed the plate. So I just got to get the bolt cutters and cut that off right there. Well, darn it. I think the lady at the hardware store gave us the wrong thing. It says 1/2 inch, but it doesn't fit 1/2 inch pecks. There's the regular 1/2 inch pecks right there. It's just a little bigger. It's not 3/4. And it does say to use with PEX A line only. So that might be a different line. They usually don't do returns, but I'll see if they'll swap it out. Anyways, we can't finish this project, so we're going to have to go tomorrow and see if we can get this replaced. The line will have to stay off. I hate that we couldn't finish the dang project, but that sun feels nice and warm this time of day. I woke up this morning to an overcast, gloomy day. I was going to head to the hardware store to swap out that faucet, but it's a bit too dreary today, and the only vehicle that's running right now is the side-by-side, still working on the truck. So this project will just have to wait. We did order a faucet online. It should be here tomorrow, but I was thinking since it is a dreary day, I could go ahead and move the mulch back and get the cardboard in the paths. Windy also, because it is becoming a mess. So I need to straighten this out. Not sure if I have, I do have one more bag of soil. I got everything done, but totally forgot to re-amend this bed yesterday. It really needs more than one bag, but I'll just put a light covering, especially around the plants. Forgot to put my shovel up. I don't need the shovel, but I will need the rake It's not raining right now, so let me go ahead and start raking up some of this mulch and getting it out of the way. I am done. I made sure to take the tape off the cardboard, but this whole path is good. And not only will it suppress weeds, but also it'll help keep moisture in the ground and give the earthworms somewhere else to shelter. Got a sunflower. Oh, seed head. Yay. Can spread those for more. I'm really pleased with how that came out. My initial thought for doing the pathways was deep mulch, and then when it starts to break down, move it over into the garden beds. But I already amend my garden beds, and I can still do that at a later time. Look, my strawberry has new leaves on it, and the aronia berry, I just don't think that's gonna come back, unfortunately. It was transplanted there, but with the rodents eating it, I think it was too much of a shock and it didn't survive. But look, I forgot what this was. It's coming up. Anyways, I'm done with this garden bed for now. You're never done, but I got what I wanted to accomplish. I think I'm gonna work on this one next, and it should be a little easier than the last because there's more room since I don't have as much going here. I had to pause a moment, and I forgot that this whole bed had already been sheet mulched. Although you can see there's still weeds growing, but not as bad as it probably would be. Anyways, I cleared everything out here, and then I'm gonna lay the cardboard. This is the last bed I'm gonna be working on. I thought I'd be a little clear on what I'm doing. So once the cardboard is down, then I'll pull the mulch back over on top of it. I'm not going to do this bed since these are new and I have to clean them up anyways. But what I'll do with this one is take the old mulch and put it into the garden beds because I need to fill the garden beds up, and then lay down fresh mulch with new cardboard under it. I guess I didn't do a very good job at clearing out. Oh, there's the shower thing. That's where the shower drains. Thought I'd lost that. Anyways, tape. I guess I didn't do a very good job last time. This time I did try to get every little piece of tape off. All right, let's lay more cardboard down, get this bed done, and the mulch back in place. Okay, well, I'm done. I've been done for probably about 2 hours now, and I don't know why there looks like there's more mulch, but it's the same amount. I haven't added any. We've been trying to make room for the cardboard because I'm going to store that inside the back of the shipping container, but we have to make room. We're cleaning it out now. That way, pack rats don't want to live under it because, yep, guess what? There was a pack rat under it. But that's it for today, huh?
There was something moving around in your shelter over there.
It was winter. Anyways, I've also got to take this big bush out. I had cut it back last year and it's just gone crazy. It's just got tall. Anyways, I'm glad to have this done. And like I said, I'll work on this once I go get more mulch. I'll take this old mulch and put it into the garden beds and then lay fresh mulch down. This has already been sheet mulched with a cardboard. So I don't really have to worry about that. But there are weeds growing, so I need to pull those. But if you want to check out more videos, you can go over here or subscribe if you haven't already. Anywho, always something to do in the garden. Once we get the space cleared out, I'm going to work on this cardboard. But I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me during this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I did. See you next time. Happy gardening.